Hello everyone. I'm out today at an old lake, Lake Fagan. This was built in the WPA days. I don't know the exact date. I'll put it here in the video when I find out the real date. I know my great granduncle worked on this lake. Been my great grandfather's brother when it was being built. So anyway, it's a beautiful old lake. Right now it's closed to fishing, just recreating, camping and stuff, but no fishing right now. So that's why there's not many people here today. And anyway, and it's built from native limestone. And you can see all the crinoid. This is the Toronto limestone in all these rocks. And if the whole inside of the dam is lined with it, the little pyramids here along the dam is lined with it. And all full of little crinoid stems, little bryozoans. It's pretty neat. A lot of fossils in these rocks. So I'm here about Ryemageddon. It's a Corsair distillery product. And anyway, and I'm starting to sweat. You'd not believe. Anyway, I got the Ryemageddon, Corsair Ryemageddon on sale. It is 100% rye, distilled from malted rye and chocolate rye. It's 46% ABV. It's Nashville, Tennessee, if I remember right. No, Bowling Green, oh, Nashville, Tennessee and or Bowling Green, Kentucky. So I'm not sure which one this was produced at. But anyway, it is a unique spirit. I really enjoy it. I mean, this is really, it's got enough malt in there, especially on the nose, you almost could think it was a Scotch. That style of malt. I mean, it just hits the nose just like a Scotch, a malty Scotch would. But then it doesn't, because then you get all the rye, especially rye crackers. I get rye crackers with this one. I don't think it says how old it is anywhere on it. I don't think so. Don't see it. But it is a rye whiskey. But it's really muted as compared to a lot of other rye whiskeys, because that malt really helps develop it. Malt, rye crackers, a little mintiness. Just ever so faint barrel influence on it. It drinks so well. Again, that maltiness cannot be understated in this. And those rye, think of rye crackers. I mean, that's just rye crackers to a T. And still that mintiness, and then there's a little cedar. In the palate, I'm getting a little cedar note with it as well. It's bright, clean. The rye sort of quick to medium finish. It's not a long finish, but it dwells. Oh, this is good. Oh, good brown amber. Good legs coating it. I mean, it's just literally slow rolling. Viscous. Doesn't finish viscous, but it's viscous. Coats the palate. Leaves you with that rye note that just sticks there. Rye crackers, 100% is what I get on it. I get that rye cracker more than anything. Not rye bread, rye cracker. Dry. This is very dry. Finishes dry. I personally really like the blend of the maltiness and the rye and how they work together in this. that really works with my palate. So I'm going to give it an unreasonably high score because of that. This is not complex. You're not going to get a lot of notes on it, but what it does right, and it brings it to you in space. And you've heard the term smooth, and I know that's a poo-poo word, but it drinks below proof to me. This really is something that I really like. I think it's because it's different than anything I've had before. Combining the rye and the maltiness like that. It adds the richness. If it had a long dwelling finish and a few more complicated notes, it would score higher than it does. The score is not indicative of how much I really like this. I'm going to give it a score of 86 because it's missing a couple of things that really could push it over the 90s. But again, I must emphasize what this does. It does so well, and I really like it for that. Now, if you have to purchase it at normal price, $45 or above dollars, I've seen it. Anything 40 and above, I think 40 is the cusp of what its really value is worth to me. I purchased it for $29.99. That was a perfect spot on sale in my area anyway. That I would not mind paying for it again. This is enough. We know I like it. And like I said again, the 86 is not indicated, and you wouldn't think that I would be gushing like this for an 86. But we got to remember, this is not a complicated, or I mean, with time, you do get a little, just, it's just so stinking drinkable and delicious. It just is. With that, I'm going to sign off. Everyone, remember, the spirit in your glass isn't running from you. Take your time, sip, and enjoy it. You'll be better for it, as will we all. Let's pan just a little bit. That's the road, that's the dam. And this is just the lower part of the lake. This lake probably goes for a mile and a half back to the north. It's a pretty little lake, Clearwater Lake. It's one of the nicer little lakes in Kansas. Well, everyone, have a good evening.